go.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We are continuing our series on interviewing different alumni from Delhi Middle School, Delhi Junior High, Delhi Elementary School, and just getting an experience of what it's like for all the kids who went through these hallways and have gone on to become adults and grown-ups. And so today, I'd like to introduce
Fire Marshal Jeff Williams.
Jeff
Green
Williams, who works at Green Township. He's a traitor to the cause. You've moved over to Green Township since going to Delhi. So, Jeff, tell me a little bit about when you came to Delhi as a student.
In I guess '86, I started Delhi Junior High back then. I came from St. Dominic's. I grew up in Delhi, St. Dominic's, and then I went to Delhi Junior High. And throughout the years, and then ultimately graduated from Oak Hills in '90.
Very cool. So you're thinking back to the '80s at Delhi Junior High.
Okay.
Right, 7th grader Jeff, 8th grader Jeff, 9th grader Jeff.
Remember walking to school through Delhi Park?
Yes. What were some of those favorite memories of coming to school here?
So it was my first experience with a lot of people. Yeah, from an elementary school where you knew everybody in your class.
Yeah.
So when I made it here, there was a lot more people, a lot more commotion, a lot more interaction with different kids that I hadn't met yet.
Sure.
Spending 8 years at St. Dominic's, I knew everybody. In the grades before me and after me. And then when I came here, I was exposed to a lot more people. So that was a big influence. It was kind of a humbling thing. You go from being what I would call the mayor at a small school to just another piece of the puzzle. So it was good. It was good.
That's cool. So think about your classes, your teachers. Was there a favorite class or a favorite teacher that stuck out to you, or somebody that had an influence on you?
Well, I remember Selhorst. I remember him. He was
Mr. Selhorst.
Mr.
He was
Selhorst.
The principal at the time?
He went on to become principal, but he was I might be confusing him. I thought he was history back then.
Okay, history teacher.
Upchurch. Mr. Upton was my principal then.
Yeah.
Stern fella, no nonsense. Which as a principal you got to be that.
Oh yeah, that's how people describe me.
Yes, sure. Yes. Those are some teachers that I met, and had classes with, and played football for a couple of years, and that was very I played football at Dominic, and I was a star athlete. Star, you know what I mean.
Sure.
I was and then you go to a bigger school, and you don't stand out as much. So it was humbling.
Well, the real question is, did you beat Bridgetown when you were here? Because that was the big rivalry back in the day.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Okay.
I do remember playing in the pit one year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was kind of like I don't remember who we played. It was probably Bridgetown.
Oh, set yourself short. Cool. That's awesome. Well, okay, so you went to Delhi. You went on to Oak Hills. Where's life taken you since then?
Graduated from Oak Hills in '90. Didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. It was kind of, I had my summer job, and my mom said, "Hey, you ought to take an EMT class at University Hospital." And there I took the class, liked it, thought I could do this for a living. And then in the class, some of the students were talking about, Mac Fire Department's hiring. And I grew up in Delhi, and I didn't know where Mac was.
That's far from Delhi.
And the irony is I went to Oak Hills, but my roots were in Delhi, so
Sure.
and Oak Hills is right in the middle of Mac.
Yes.
But I didn't associate it that way.
Yeah.
It's,
We just
it's,
know it as the five-way from over on
yeah,
this side.
it's funny how you're in your own little circle in as a elementary, junior high, even high school, and you don't you're not exposed to the real world, is what I'll call it.
Sure.
So I didn't know where Mac was, even though I was going to school there, and then the summer of 91, I started at the fire department. June of 91, roughly a year after graduating high school, and I've been there ever since. I worked through the ranks.
35 years of service.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Worked through the ranks, promoted, so yeah.
So okay, so thinking about growing up a Delhi kid, how have you seen that kind of play out in your life in terms of the roots that you established here versus kind of where you've gone and where life's taken you?
So I think it's a West Side thing. Hard work, nose to the grindstone, and I think that's this is the heart of that.
Mm-hmm.
And that certainly is how my career has progressed. I didn't, it wasn't handed to me. I'm not it was all through hard work and just, getting up every morning, and when it's, not easy to, another day at work, another, and even in the first years of my career where you don't just, it's not a Monday through Friday. You're working, as a part-time fireman. How I started, you're working 2 and 3 part-time jobs.
Sure.
And then when you get your full-time job at the fire department, like I did, you're working extra shifts. And you're taking on extra assignments. And I think that's that kind of tenacity is what I learned here. Some of that's from just being a West Side kid, or some of it is just the lessons that I learned.
Yeah, I mean you gotta learn that when you walk through Delhi Park in the snow, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, Jeff, thanks for coming in, and I'm so glad you got to be a part of just hearing all those fun memories.
It's good to be back.
Delhi.
It's good to be back.
Even though you're a Green Township guy, we'll forgive you for that one.
I still have family over here, and I still, whenever I get the opportunity to come back home, I enjoy it.
Awesome. Thank you.